to be clear, as you heard about Hernandez Govan, he was cooperating in this investigation. He met with law enforcement on at least 2 occasions pursuant to a proffer agreement, which meant he was allowed to go in and give information and not have his words used against him later. I don't have the ability to make good on a proffer letter. Only the state does. I don't have the ability to wave a magic wand and give him a reduced sentence if he comes in and testifies for me. So he's to my exclusion. He's to Mr. Johnson's exclusion, and ultimately to your exclusion. And if this is a truth-seeking function, why didn't the state call him?
I know they didn't think it was over with.
Oh man, there you go. Why just gave you $500, man? What you talking about?
500?
Yeah, nigga, you talking about 480? I'm fucking with you.
You said 400.
Well, I was just fucking with you, bro.
Oh.
God damn, bro.
Oh,
They gonna throw me a little forward that walk on the house, man. Just fuck with me. I fuck with you, bro. God damn. Damn, bro. Fuck with your boy. Give me that news or something, man. A little bit. You see how niggas do you, bro?
Man, look.
God damn.
I give you a 4. You do 2 songs on my mixtape.
2 songs on them.
I don't know what the fuck I be, dog. They're my big cousin, my role model. Without dude, tell the truth, I don't know where the fuck I be, shit. Dog, man. I got you.
I know he's smoking scared as hell.
It's CNG forever, nigga. The unbreakable. Never folded, never man down, nigga. Memphis forever.
What's going on, y'all? This is True. All right, we're gonna link some things up. First of all, I appreciate everybody. Let's get straight to it. Hernandez Govan, Orange Mountain Quit, Pooh Shiesty, whatever. Yeah, let's get straight into it, y'all. You know who I'm talking about. Ain't nothing real about what you're saying and what you're doing. For all y'all that don't know, when you protect it a little bit or a lot of bit, and them alphabet boys, we ain't crazy. This is a big ass play that's in motion, and I advise y'all to pay attention to everything that him and Manny and a lot of the other people in the bushes are doing, because it's all a part of one plan. But since you want to play, let's take it back to back in the days. Now remember, I told y'all about Jook and the paperwork that an informant sent the police to Jook's house to tell him that he's about to get killed, right? We're gonna go over that in a minute. But this happened back in 2012, right? Now, it has already been brought out in court by Manny Aurora, the streets, Straight Drop, and everybody has been saying for a long time. It ain't just me, because I wouldn't say that, but there's too many people saying the same thing about Govan being a informant, paid informant, federal informant, snitch. That's what the buzz is. Now, we have found over here at TRURESULTS some paperwork that's linking back to 2012. Now, if you ever ask yourself, how do people become federal informers, confidential informers, hell, all of them is the same thing. Well, it always happens around the time that you're trying to get out of a federal charge, right? 9 times out of 10, it's most likely gonna be federal. That'll be about the time that if you wasn't a state snitch, then you must have did something that will guarantee your ass paid time, right? Now I want y'all to follow me on this board right here and look at this information I'm about to go over, right? Follow along with me. Now this is U.S. District Court, Northern District of Texas, Dallas, right? Right, that's what it say, right? Case title, USA versus Govan, right? Now this was filed on 11/16/2012, right? The defendant, Hernandez Govan, right? You see, he was represented by a federal public defender or pretender, depending on who you ask, in Dallas, right? Now, I'm gonna scan over this real slow so that, the USA is represented by Brandon N. McCarthy from the Department of Justice. It must be something real major. But pay attention to these dates, y'all, because that's going to be very, very important if you ever want to know when does a gangster become flipped. Well, this is probably going to help you out in this video, right? I'm going to scroll up here and let y'all read, just pay attention to them dates. And we're going to go through this right here to let you know what you need to know, right? See, still in the Northern District of Texas, right? 11/16/2012. Hernandez Govan, there's the case number right there. All right. So now you see they leaving out the important documents, right? That's not by mistake. Now this is still in the Northern District of Texas, right? The court finds that the defendant is financially unable to obtain counsel. All right. The dates, right? Magistrate judge, right? Still in North District of Texas, Dallas specifically. Then y'all be wondering why Gotti setting up shop in Dallas. It's gonna make sense in a minute. And all them feds. You see, as soon as he got over there, Gotti, see what happened to the Z now, though, and a lot of people should go ask Rainwater. He'll tell you the same thing. Ever since Gotti came down here, the feds is raiding everybody. Yeah, that's not by coincidence. But y'all keep scanning over this right quick. Now, check this out. See that this page number 5 right there? Right? That's page number 4 right there. Now it's coming from, this is the feds, right? This is the Fed case. See Hernandez Govan right here? But all the real documents are sealed, right? Well, we should have known that, but this from 2012. This nigga shit been sealed since 2012. Same thing, they sealed all the secrets around him down here in the Young Dolph murder trial, right? It's gonna make sense in a minute, cause this is about the time. Just wait till we get to the end. Hold on. Now we right here. Now we back in. See, these goes together, right? So I'm getting out of this. This was a joint effort. Now this is back in the Western District of Tennessee, right? United States of America versus Hernandez Govan. Now it's back in Tennessee, right? The indictment. On or about. Now pay attention to this date right here. Right? Pay attention to the date. Damn, I can't highlight it. April the 8th, 2012. Y'all keep saying it 3 times like the Candy Man. April the 8th, 2012. The Western District of Tennessee, right? Y'all remember that date, because when we get to the next piece of paperwork concerning Big Jook, then we're going to have established a link up, and then you can go ahead and take it all the way there and just say, this is around the time when Govan started working for them alphabet boys. Wait till the end of the video, let's go. On or about April the 8th, 2012, in the Western District of Tennessee, the defendant, Hernandez Govan, having been convicted of a crime punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year, did knowingly possess in and affecting interstate commerce a firearm that is a Smith & Wesson 9mm caliber semi-automatic, right? Now that's carries up to 10 years in prison, right? Count 2, Hernandez Govan, possessed with the intent to distribute and did distribute approximately 9 grams of marijuana, right? That carries a minimum 5 years in prison, 2 years supervised release, unless the defendant has a prior felony drug conviction. Then 10 years, right? Count 3, on about April 8, 2012, Hernandez Govan doing in relation to a drug trafficking crime, with the intent to distribute marijuana in violation of Title 21, 5 years imprisonment. It could be served consecutively to everything else. True bill, right? Now, Western District of Tennessee. I'm pretty much going to scan the felony possession of a firearm, use of a firearm doing in relation to a crime of violence or drug trafficking crime. Possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance, right? So y'all got all that right. Now remember the dates, right? Yeah. Oh, they really put them to work, because look, if it's serious risk, defendant will flee. Serious risk, obstruction of justice. Okay, they was like, we're going to let you out. You keep on working for years and years, right? Safety of any other person in the community. Y'all welcome to go look over this paperwork at your time, slowly, because we finna get to the nitty gritty. Yep, there you go, right there. Just scanning so my people can do their due diligence. And we're almost finished. Now, that's it, right? That's it, right? April the 8th, 2012. Let's see what else we can find. True to link it up. True. All right. Remember that date? Well, April the 8th, 2012, right? One, Hernandez Govan did unlawfully commit the offense, convicted felon in possession of a handgun. So obviously you can see, we're gonna figure out how I get to Dallas in a minute. Possession of controlled substance, to wit, hydrocodone. Possession of controlled substance, to wit, marijuana. These are the facts. On April the 8th, see, there go that date, let's go. On April the 8th, 2012, at 1:15, officers C. Knight and C. Moffitt were on routine patrol in the parking lot behind the business at 380 Beale Street, checking the parking lot for vehicle prowlers due to recent car burglaries. Officers observed four male blacks sitting in a white four-door 2012 Chevrolet with the doors open to the vehicle. As Officers C. Knight and C. Moffitt approached the vehicle, officers could smell a very strong odor of raw marijuana coming from the inside of the vehicle. Raw marijuana. Officer C. Moffitt observed 5 marijuana blunts sitting on top of the center console in between the driver, defendant Hernandez Govan, and passenger, defendant Steve Cooper. Officer C. Knight approached the vehicle from the driver's side and observed orange marijuana stuffing a clear plastic baggie containing what appeared to be a green leafy substance. What appears to be a green leafy substance. Orange Man quit, was asked to step out of the goddamn car for officer safety and conducted a pat down for weapons. At which time, Orange Man quit, advised officer he had a small bag of weed in his left front pocket. Officer C. Knight removed a clear plastic baggie containing what appeared to be marijuana and also contained 9 hydrocodone lower tabs, pills, white in color, labeled Watson 503, which is listed as a Schedule II drug. Officers placed Orange Man Quet into custody. Officers conducting an inventory of the vehicle, and Officer C. Knight located a loaded Smith & Wesson 9mm with 16 rounds and 1 in the chamber. Located on the front driver, sitting next to the center console where Orange Man Quet was seating. Defendant Hernandez Govan was convicted of a convicted felon in possession of a handgun on 4/4/2008 and was sentenced to 1 year in Judge Head's court. So he had already been convicted one time of possession of a handgun, convicted felon in possession of a handgun. Now his ass got caught with 16 in the clip and 1 in the chamber and some weed. And this is what I believe at the time, that he got flipped to work for the feds. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know. And we not finished yet, because around this same time, after this incident, April the 8th, 2012, right? Well, let me finish this. They arrested him and transported him to felony response office. Defendant Hernandez Govan went to jail. The handgun showed to be taken in an auto burglary. The gun was stolen in an auto burglary, breaking in cars. And y'all know what happened with the weed and he ain't have a 9 gram. Now let's get into it. The rest of it. Now let's take it to Big Jook. Y'all know what's going on. True. All right. Now, let's put some Big Jook in it. Around this time, this is like 5 months before that time. And I want y'all to pay attention to this specific part. 1749 Edwards was the trap house location. Anthony J. Mims, he was 34 at that time. On Friday, September the 12th at approximately 17:15, detectives assigned to OCU Criminal Enterprise Team 7 went to 1749 Edwards to conduct a notification to Anthony Mims regarding a death threat on his well-being. One more time. Detectives assigned to OCU Criminal Enterprise Team 7 went to 1749 Edwards to conduct a notification to Anthony Big Jook Mims regarding a death threat on his well-being, which means, simply put, somebody is on their way to kill you. But more importantly, officers received information from a reliable informant. Officers received information from a reliable informant that Anthony Mims is the brother of rap artist Mario Mims, also known as Yo Gotti, and he can be located at 1749 Edward in the trap house where he sells marijuana. I don't little flipper man. Cause he used to front Mario Mills' big brother. Now he call him your big sister when you wasn't messing with him. He had to reduce the weed because you done dried up his connect on the cocaine. Makes sense. Now, I had already put this paperwork out here, so I scroll up a little bit real quick. Anybody want to slow it down and read the rest? But that's basically it. Let me get to the second page right quick. And y'all can slow it down and read the rest of it. And there you go. Now, this finishes conversation. Put 2 and 2 and add 1 and make 3 together. My name TRURESULTS. True.
The search is on. The Memphis Police Department's looking for 2 new persons of interest in connection with the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Action News 5's Braceda Holgan joins us live with those details. Braceda.
Good evening, Kanji. Memphis police are looking for Joshua Taylor and Devin Burns. Both of them are 26 years old and both of them have a lengthy history with the law.
Just sad. That's all you really can say about this situation. Well, just stop the killing, please. Violence, all the violence. But it's everywhere. It's all around the United States.
The Memphis Police Department has named Devin Burns and Joshua Taylor as persons of interest in connection to Young Dolph's murder. This isn't Burns' first run-in with the law. He's previously been charged with aggravated robbery and unlawful possession of a weapon, among other charges. Burns is wanted on 2 active warrants for unrelated charges, including aggravated assault and theft of property. Taylor also has history with the law. According to affidavits, Taylor was previously charged with aggravated assault and unlawful possession of a handgun. He was also charged with the theft of property twice in the summer of 2021. The search for Burns and Taylor comes a week after an arrest warrant was issued for Shondell Barnett, who is a suspect in the case. Barnett was arrested in Indiana on January 11th, but was released 10 days later without being extradited to Memphis. There's no clarification as to why Barnett was let go. Young Dolph fans are paying close attention to the updates in the case, several aware of MPD's newest search.
2 more gentlemen that they're looking for, you know. It's sad, man. We need to stop it. Stop it. Young men just dying left and right.
Now, I reached out to the Memphis Police Department and the Shelby County DA's office about the new persons of interest. Both of them said this is an ongoing investigation. Reporting live, Braceda Holgan, Action News 4.
Connecticut, we got one. Express your talent. Ty Berry, Say LeVon. Let's go. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. EYT, Ty Berry, Say LeVon. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. EYT, Ty Berry, Say LeVon. Niggas talking shit cause I'm not around like I'm gone. This shit was real like you said I would've been on your mama's lawn. Met you at the corner store, lay it by your car. It ain't about no investment, so no I don't respond. Pay my own bills, you live for free with your baby moms. I drive my own cars, I went from jail bars to the car to the bar. I'm a star, I ain't put rapper from the star, cause that's what they are. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. EYT, Ty Berry, Say LeVon. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. EYT, Ty Berry, Say LeVon. Like the king of Memphis, I'm about to run it up like Dolph. About to take off on that no rip, take off. Money train on the way, no stops with the brakes off. Unlike Bernie, the feds came, I made off. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. If it ain't about the bag, don't respond. EYT, Ty Berry, Say LeVon. Emo 3, I got that dog food, fuck shoes. I'm stepping on next and hard to see the bag don't talk, the bag make moves. That's why you don't see me next to you. A space is spade. Nigga, no, I'm not throwing shades, but I look better than Thug and these YSL shades. Smoking blueberry haze, taking shots to Don J. You ain't talking M&M's, I got nothing.